everyone, welcome back to our channel. So I'm Cindy, Mrs. B.
I'm Mado, Mr. B.
And we are Mr. and Mrs. B of Moss Design House.
Woo!
So last week, you've seen our episode and that was the home fluffing of Solenn and Nico's living room space.
Yes.
This week, we're doing their bedroom. Diba? Ang saya.
Yan ang inaabangan.
During the briefing that I had with Saw, she already said that, you know, she never really touched her bedroom. I mean, to her, bedroom is just a sleeping space. I mean, they would rather go around to other parts of their house. They would lounge in the living room or in the entertainment room. Sauce and Nika's mandatories were really just to keep the bed. Let's keep the bed. Let's keep the working desk that she has. And Sauce said it's about time that it's given a priority. Okay, hi, Solenn and Nico.
Hi, guys.
Let me introduce the team first. So this is Mado. You met him when we did the ocular, and this is Bianca. So she's the one who's gonna help me out in your renovation. And we're presenting basically the first pass. We presented them with a specific theme because I know that Solenn is French. And she's half French, half Filipina. When you think of a specific theme, it doesn't have to be very literal. I mean, Solenn had very French-looking tables already, and we just wanted to add a little bit of that. But bottom line is that we just really want to be inspired with this theme, take it in a modern way, and not be literal about it. So we thought about this concept. Okay, you will say it better. Is it Osmanian?
Osmanian. Buildings.
So we're giving Solenn and Nico a contemporary Osmanian bedroom. So for those of you who don't know, Osmanian is actually a public figure in Paris, and he spearheaded the renovation of Paris in 1800s. What we wanted to take from that period was actually the moldings and the panoramic scenery. So the color story, so we wanted it to be more, obviously more in the neutral tones, but again, different hues of that. And then the fabrics that we're using, say for the curtains, are more in the linen textures. It's something that looks very breathable. I wanted to use panoramic murals because, again, we're toning it down, less ornamental, but we wanted to have something that is really impactful when you get into your bedroom.
Can you ask there like a wolf walking in the snow that looks like Pochola?
So don't listen to him. Okay. He's gonna interrupt your presentation and you're gonna get lost.
So why not me see if I have no say?
You just have to look at
Okay, sorry.
I don't want to see. Okay. So we'll have architectural moldings, and then I'll have an arch, but the arch is mostly on the mirror that we're using for your bedroom.
Because I do a lot of like finding El Gato in my stories. Can we actually make the same colors as the cat? So this more camouflage.
If you want to go, we're never gonna finish this. So let them explain.
I just want people to think that I have a say.
I know the feeling.
You know, actually, during the presentation, parang their banter together as a couple, parang tayong dalawa.
Oo nga, parang tayo lang. I know the feeling. Sabi ko kay Nico eh.
For the floor plan, we'll have a bit of a lounge area on that corner. So when you spend time with your baby, and you know, you can, there's a place for you to sit. And we're still retaining your work area. However, we're shifting that instead of it facing the white wall. What we're doing onto your wooden wall is that we're going to cover that with a padded material. So,
Nice.
Sorry, Nico's gonna go, but I'm staying. So
bye!
you'll
See you soon, Nico.
Thank you. Don't forget Pochola the wallpaper.
Okay. Now we can focus on the real deal.
So this is the render.
Oh my god.
So what we're gonna try to do is to also have a drop light on top of each of the side table. This is the other side of the bed. So what we're gonna try to do is to put a valance board as well. We're gonna have your whole room wallpapered into maybe a linen texture that's very muted, but just to have texture.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. So nice. I'm so excited for the room because I've been living my room's like a bodega. Like it's literally just a bed to sleep in. I never hang there. But now it looks so nice. Like I'm so excited.
Solenn has never had this room designed ever since she moved in.
Yeah, my priority was to do the whole house first where we receive people.
Yeah.
And then the guest room. And then Tilan's room was empty for 2 years until, of course, before she was born. And then I just forgot. We were just so used to sleeping already here, like the way it was. We don't really hang out in the bedroom.
Right.
Maybe because it sucked. So I'm really excited about this because even in my old apartment, it's the same thing. It was just a bed and then the same desk. This one, basically, I only noticed it after we moved in. I was like, but why is this not centered? Or I'm like, why didn't they at least use this space for maybe shelving on both sides or something? It was so weird.
What we're doing for this is that. So funny this is
It's so nice.
So we're extending that, right? But you're not gonna see the joints because we're covering that with the padded wall. The only change that we're doing here, instead of it vertical, we're doing it horizontal.
Okay.
So the padded wall is horizontal, and then you're gonna have that nice panoramic mural that's going to be there. We're gonna try to see if we can still extend it a little bit, but baka here na lang. And then we're gonna have a drop light.
I'm gonna remove this center light. Tapos, yung wiring niya, gagamitin ko for the drop light for the side table.
Yep. We're gonna have that arched mirror that's nice there. And that just
Oh, that's a little kinky. Guys. I don't know, you can either put it on the ceiling.
I think that will be Nico's favorite.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be like this. It's such a big change for so little time. So we waited long for it, so I'm really excited. And I'm just excited to see also Nico's face, and we're for sure gonna be hanging out here way more.
Yes! Another issue that came up was actually the drop light.
Okay, so our lighting fixtures for the bedroom just arrived. So we have two kinds of the same drop light from Home Cartel.
We ordered drop lights from Home Cartel, which are very beautiful. These were rounded ones.
There. It's gonna look like that kasi.
When we pictured it, we wanted it to be side by side together. So para siyang one is higher, one is lower, right? But when it actually came in, the other one was glossy and the other one was matte. So we were quite particular on how that looks when it's put together.
Yeah.
So it took us quite a while,
Kaya
right?
we decided to put one na lang.
And we decided to put one, which also works. This beautiful panoramic wall of Neumuri that was specially printed. It's not the scene of Paris or France, but either way, it's very, a
European.
nice panoramic. It's very European. And the thing is that we had to cut and crop it because it was in excess of. And that's fine because we really naman have about 10 to 15% excess just to make sure that we have allowance when it's installation time. But it all worked well. I think it's beautiful. I think that it's the star of that bedroom.
Yeah, focal point.
A focal point, and it's really not very overpowering.
So, we installed the padded wall na nagalit ka.
Oh, kasi it wasn't... I'm so OC on these things kasi. So, I didn't like the way the termination was on the side kasi you can see the nooks and cranny of the way the padded wall was folded on the sides. Kasi when the padded wall came in, first and foremost, maluwag yung pagkakakabit ng tela.
Yeah.
It was pretty loose. Second was, when you actually look behind, I can see that, we call it chismis. So we can see the chismis of the padded walls. What I asked the team to do was to completely backlash everything and put
Another layer of
plywood that we can repaint to install the padded wall so they won't see the chismis behind. Did it turn out nice or not?
Parang ikaw. So you wanna see the pussy cat?
Oh my God. I believe it. Is the cat here? Okay, so last week, we met Pochola for the first time. This week, I heard somebody else is living in the bathroom of Solenn and Nico's bedroom. And that's El Gato or Negroni. Nako-confuse ako, pero sabi ni Nico, minsan gusto ni Negroni tawag Negroni, minsan El Gato.
Parang siyang si Garfield.
Oh my God! Bedroom!
Yeah, it's the CR.
Wait, palabasin natin. Baka bawal pumasok inside. Okay, palabasin mo na lang dito. Wow, the cat is fine just inside.
Oh my gosh, I want to
Oh my gosh, Garfield is here.
Don't scratch me.
Grabe, ang cute ni El Gato. Hindi ko in-expect. Kasing cute mo na.
Meow! Meow! Ross, anong
Yes,
tawag mo sa cat na nagmamarka?
Nagmamarka?
Yeah.
Catwoman?
No, baka.
Oh my God mo!
Don't run!
She almost got away. I mean, she literally ran outside the door and we had to chase her. We would have died if we lost El Gato. I swear, parang, oh my God.
Okay, time to go back to your house.
Catnapper!
Bye!
Okay, so it's day 2 and
Kailangan natin matapos to.
yep, we're supposed to finish today because, you know, I have an engagement that suddenly came up and we have to reveal in the morning of day 3. So that means you, Mr. B, don't have a choice. Kailangan mo talaga siyang tapusin.
That's why they call me Mr. Suave.
Huh?
Smooth
Labo. Smooth, sabi ko, tapusin, ni smooth.
Okay.
So we need to finish the wallpaper today. Actually, we finished na yesterday pala.
Tapos na siya.
Tapos na pala siya yesterday. It was
Check.
done in, that was like checklist. And then the furniture, all the furniture needs to come in. Thank God, there's no hiccup on the furniture, diba?
Check.
Okay, so here's a design tip whenever you do lightings in the bedroom. So not all the lighting should actually come from the ceiling because sometimes there's a glare factor when you're sleeping. You know, bedrooms are supposed to be relaxed. You're supposed to feel very warm and very cozy. It's not a working space, so you don't have to have very so much illumination in the space. For here in Solenn's space, we opted to have different types of light source. There's this existing light source, which is a cove lighting that's here that illuminates this nice panoramic mural. Then we decided instead of lamps to have this nice drop suspended light. Then we have the floor lamp, which we're putting in the corner. When you're designing lighting for a space, it's very important to make sure that different levels are illuminated. Of course, you have the general lighting, which is the uplights, and we're using warm whites for the ceiling. So, there.
So it's 5 p.m.
Yeah, so we're actually 90% done. I'm pretty happy with that because compared to living room, this was going on so smoothly. Accessories na lang yung kulang and yung mirror until we are in a bit of a hiccup, in a pickle. Actually, medyo nadi-discourage ako kasi we have a mirror, an arched mirror that's supposed to be in the bedroom. And that was kind of like part of this Osmanian story. And it got broken in the warehouse. And it's 6:35 p.m. We're revealing tomorrow with Solenn at 9 a.m. I wanted to die. I mean, honestly, it was like okay na eh. Parang wala nang problema eh. Everything was going on smoothly eh. I didn't understand why, how that happened. But I do get it. No one wanted that to happen. I mean, accidents happen. And when we are faced with such restricted timelines such as this, think quick on your feet.
Yeah,
you know?
because we are solution maker eh.
Yep, we're solution makers. We're not out to blame whoever needs to be blamed for it. And so what I did was, I called the warehouse. Jo? Jo, ano nangyari? Ba't hindi naingatan yung salamin?
Kasi nung kinakabit namin yung plywood sa likod, nakataw po siya. Then after nung ilagay yung plywood, nilagay mo namin ng belt fabric. Yun lang ko namin nalaman na basag na siya. Pag-angat namin. Pero hindi ko namin narinig o kahit kailan sa nabasag.
Okay, ganito. Solusyon na lang tayo, Jo. We'll find a solution for that. Yung arko, putulin nyo, get the mirror. I-joint nyo siya kung saan isasakto yung line nung salamin.
Sige, tignan namin. Sukatin po namin.
Guys, I just need a solution at this point.
Sige.
Okay? Alright. Okay, kaya yan. Thank you. Thanks, Jo. But I know that my guys in the warehouse will find a way. Yep. Lo and behold, at 1 a.m., so technically day 3 na ha, lo and behold, at 1 a.m., the diamond cutter that we had wouldn't cut through the mirror. Ano bang klaseng mirror yan? Bakit hindi maputol ng diamond cutter? Because that's already a diamond cutter. And no one could answer me anymore. Okay, what mirror do we have at Moss home? What can we replace it with that's bagay with the theme? And then we had 3 options. We had this beautiful French mirror that we had for so long, for 12 years. And we've used it in sets. And it's made out of this really solid timber. That's one. The second one was I have an arched mirror that was in Moss home. It was almost, the only detail that was lacking there was that black metal French window. And the third one was this intricately carved French mirror that was, you know, on an antique white wash finish.
Yeah.
And what I said was, dalhin lahat yung tatlo. I'm sure Sauce and Nico would have understood if we told them the whole story and we could have just said, you know, to follow na lang yon. But a commitment is a commitment. It was seen in the perspective and it wouldn't be as impactful. So here's a little lesson for you guys on choosing your bedding and linens for your bedroom. So we're already changing the linens of Solenn and Nico. This is something that I like to do because I feel like it's really part of the room. So here's a design tip. So a lot of you I know are still, you know, confused on what linens to buy. There's the basic one, obviously, that usually is a 3-piece set that comprises of a fitted sheet, that's the one with the garter. Then you have a flat sheet, that's the one you put on top, that's usually your blanket. And you have the pillowcases that comes in different types of sizes. Now for the linens, I categorize them into the material and the other one is into the thread count. Thread counts are really just the number of threads that you pile on top of another horizontal. Usually it's like the density of a fabric. You'd know that the higher the thread count, the better. So I always recommend thread counts that are 500 and up. Usually those are the most comfortable. Always invest on good linens. There's really nothing that beats sleeping on very soft, luxurious linen. Now in terms of types, there are different ones. So there is your cotton, your usual cotton linen. There is the Egyptian cotton, so that's different. That's more of the luxe ones. There's bamboo sheets. This one that I'm using is a bamboo linen, so they're, you know, more sustainable. They're also soft. You have microfiber linens as well. Those are also good. I personally use microfiber too. And then there's the polyester. Yon medyo matigas yon because it's really just parang that's machine made. There is linen. Yung linen talaga, yun yung parang gusto't mayaman. Yung parang you can see the lines. That's also good. Linen, silk or satin sheets. I think Solenn has a topper. What's a topper? So apart from the bed, apart from the bed foam, usually we have a topper pa. That's separate. You buy that separately pa. This is a topper. So this is her bed foam. And this is her topper. See? You see this is separate. By the way, beds have different types of firmness, ha? So there's very firm, there's medium firm, there's soft. It depends. There are others who don't like very soft beds kasi their back aches. So, yung iba medium lang. Medium yung firmness ng beds nila.
So it's day 3. Reveal day. Reveal!
So it's day 3, reveal day. And I'm so happy kasi, okay, kahapon, you saw it. We were really in high stress kasi the mirror that was intended to be here got broken. So we couldn't sleep because of that. Hanggang eventually parang sabi ni Mado, you know, you have to put your worries away. Matulog ka na. We have a backup. There's 3 backups of mirrors that we can use. And we're bringing it. Paparating na yung mirror.
And for sure, whatever na ilalagay natin doon, Solenn will still appreciate it.
Yep. So the 3 mirrors actually came. Okay, we did a mock-up of the 3 mirrors. The first one was this beautiful antique one that's made out of hardwood. It was too tall, so even if it sits beautifully there, we chose not to use it. The second one, which was just this plain curved mirror, although it was still in theme, I felt it was a little too plain. Like literally, kinat lang yung mirror, tapos nilagay doon.
Yeah, tsaka medyo manipis.
And the third one is this carved one that just matches perfectly this French chair, the French table, and it also is naman in theme with the Osmanian theme because, you know, Osmanian has a lot of carvings and moldings as well. So among the 3, we actually chose the carved one, and that's Mr. and Mrs. B approved.
You and I till the end, don't need to pretend again and again, we'll stick together. Everything is alright with you by my side. We won't say goodbye, we'll stick together. I can pick you up when you're heading down. When it all just sucks, I'll be your Charlie Brown.
You know, I'm so proud. I mean, I have to say this, and not because we own the company, we own that furniture or lifestyle store, but I'm really just proud the way Moss Home did the chair. From the chair, the finish of that. I mean, you saw my reaction because you saw the way the wood was done, and to think that we had very little time to do that.
Sobrang liit ng lead time.
Sobrang liit ng lead time to do that French chair. And then down to this curved mirror that was matching in finish.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that it was almost like it was planned.
Meant to be.
Meant to be together. And then this chaise lounge that was there, that was comfortable. It's perfect. And you know, guys, that's actually the benefits of doing custom-made furniture, is that you get exactly what you want and the color that you want and the dimension that you like and that lighting fixture, right? I mean, it just adds this super contemporary look. We wanted to have a good juxtaposition of a very contemporary lamp that was suspended and on the perfect height. Parang in their bedroom, we've captured all kinds of lighting. There was a down light, there was a cove light behind the bed, there's a suspended light right behind it, which captures the perfect eye level when you're lying down and you're reading.
There's a
And
floor
then
lamp.
there's a floor lamp if Nico decides to read a book. Before we turned over or we revealed to Solenn and Nico the bedroom, we felt like we needed to have pieces that reflected their personality.
Or connect to them.
Remember, that's our specialty, to make sure whatever room we design reflects their personality. And what better way to do that by adding their actual pieces. And lastly, that area rug. Diba? I mean, the area rug that used to be in the living room that was not perfectly sized. Instantly, I thought of putting it in the bedroom. Kasi, number one, it's a really good quality cowhide rug that I don't want to waste. Again, kakulay niya si Pochola. Pochola likes to stay in the carpet and area rug, and I felt like it was just so natural to put it there.
Yeah. And what's nice with that, na-define yung area.
Yep, perfect. Perfect description.
Like me.
Define or perfect?
Perfect.
Okay, ready? I can see the side here is different now.
Whoa, this is more shocking than the living room for sure.
Oh my gosh!
So the first impression was that it feels like a hotel, but still very homey.
Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Babe, see, look what they did. They made it all the way there. My gosh, it looks like a real room. It doesn't, I can recognize it.
Exactly. So I feel that we finally have a bedroom, because when it comes to beautiful things, she say, this is I did this. But when it comes to, I don't do this, I didn't decorate. No, we didn't decorate. We never had a room. Like, when you think that never happened is we. But it's things that only happen is I.
Yeah, because if it happens, it's me.
And if it doesn't happen, it's also you then.
No.
So these are my reading lamps?
Yeah, so nice and it's so subtle. How do you turn it on?
And off?
How do you turn it on?
Wait.
Just kidding.
No. Ah, yeah!
Oh my gosh, it's so
They're
good.
correct.
And a real OOTD mirror. OOTD. Cool,
And this is the carpet we have downstairs.
Yeah, so Pochola will be happy.
Another
Oh, it's
Pochola inspired carpet. Every carpet is inspired.
Oh my gosh! And then this, babe, look. This makes it look like a hotel.
Ah, this is now there.
No, and this,
Are
babe.
these new?
Babe, it was pink before.
Oh yes.
I love
Oh, I love this. This is new. I mean, I know.
This is definitely not ours. Is it ours? No. No, this is new.
It's new.
Definitely new.
Oh, I can now here sit down
You
and
can read and
observe
look,
your beauty
there's
in
also
the
a-
bed.
Nico, there's also like a modern.
Oh yeah. How you turn it on?
It's like 1920s inspired.
So I can read here.
Oh my gosh.
This can be my reading area. And then there is a routine that we do every night where I read Solenn a book because she doesn't like to read much.
Yes.
So I read for her.
So now you can.
I can do it, from there. And I can also, we can play my psychology and the role playing also.
No.
This is ours.
Yeah, where did it come from? Where was it?
In
the toilet.
In the toilet.
I was about to give it away. I love how they reused pieces we had.
Yes. And the booby lamps. Don't forget the booby lamps. They're super cool. They took my lamp and used it downstairs, but they gave me 2 booby lamps. So.
And my little office there in the back, it actually looks like I'm a little professional girl on the net. My office! It's so nice. Oh my god.
Yes.
We extended that one.
Yeah. No,
Yes. We never had a proper bedroom, to be honest. In
Yeah,
any place we lived. This is the first time we have a bed.
Yeah, it's even in our
Normally we have a bed and that's it.
bed and night tables.
That's it.
But this
And now
is
we have a bedroom. One thing that I might say that I'm a bit disappointed, and I think I requested this, I don't know if it's gonna be in the show note, but I specifically requested this in the Zoom call. It was my one and only request was to have Pochola inserted in the wallpaper. I haven't found her yet.
I'm going to look for her. She's probably there somewhere.
Yeah, I hope to see Pochola in the wallpaper. Otherwise, it would be one of the disappointments. But besides that, everything else is perfect.
Nico, I'm so sorry. I know you wanted to put Pochola in the wallpaper. I have no clue how to put that in the mural. But I will just give you a sticker decal of Pochola that you can put and maybe you can take off and maybe Pochola can travel into that mural.
Pwede.
He calls it something else. We're looking his eyes. Ooh, he's also shedding, my gosh. Animals, no animals in the house. That's our next step.
Or get your carpets and match your animals, I told you.
Is this how you envisioned it to be?
Well, from what you showed me, I really had the graphics in my head. But again, like I said, it's just so, like, I don't know if it's real or fake. Like, it's just so surreal to see it in real life.
Yeah.
And it really, I feel like I'm on a set.
I feel you achieved the feeling of being in a hotel, but very homey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's because of all the personal touches, right? So you'd see things that are familiar with you guys.
Yeah.
And I think
I'm so excited to sleep here tonight because it's been 3 days since we haven't slept here, and plus it's the first time we're going to experience this abode.
Most magic is what is gonna happen in this new room. Most Manila
Mas
makes
Manila.
this room.
Is it Mas Manila? No.
Moss Design
Moss
House.
design.
Yeah.
Moss Design House.
You say Most Manila many times.
Yeah.
It is
That
now.
one.
It's all
okay.
day. It's all day.
It's
It's
okay.
okay. It's okay.
Okay, you better get it right because you confused me. So Moss Design got one of the most important room, probably the most important room of our house, and make it most magic to make it most magic to happen. Mostly.
Moss Design is making a home out of your house. Okay, so can you say that?
Yeah, but you need to use the most magic part in the phrase.
It's not Moss, it's Moss.
Moss.
Do you know what
magic.
Moss is?
Yeah, Moss. M-O-S.
Yes.
S. No, you understand. You are the star of.
I thought you wanted to have the last.
I did
all
it
the
already.
time.
I already said most magic made the most important bedroom the most magical, where the magic will happen mostly.
Okay, I did know that.
Thank you again. So I hope that this is the place that you guys are gonna
You
be.
definitely changed our life by changing our everyday.
Definitely. Tomorrow we gonna grind like there's no tomorrow. Tomorrow. You get it?
Grind is what?
Like grinding. No. Not grinding. What are you, a dog? No. Like grinding. Like it's okay, time to grind, guys. Like time to get ready, time to get rolling.
Yeah, I don't see the connection.
Okay,
Completely.
anyways, people know that. If they're-
Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna grind and.
If you're an English speaker, you know what I'm talking about.
So we have to grind.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
It's grind time. Sabi ni Nico, grind
That's Nico's
time.
turn, ha? Sabi ni Nico, it's grind time. So, we expect baby number 2.
I can't wait yung kay Nico. Yung ano namin, yung tandem namin na
Yes, they're gonna do it.
Kitchen.
They're gonna do a kitchen or
Kitchen
a
dito,
bathroom or something else. We're so happy you're happy. You guys are
It's
happy.
Super happy.
And
Thank you so much to the boss and the PA.
Yes.
So that wraps up the episode, guys. Thank you again for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. So,
You guys keep on commenting and we love your comments. And if you're new in our channel, please subscribe.
sa akin naman ngayon. Thank you, guys. I'm Cindy, Mrs. B.
I'm Mado, Mr. B.
And you're watching Mr. and Mrs. B of Moss Design House. Woo! Bye!
No, you don't get it. Okay. So
Okay,
the company is Moss Designs. Moss Magic is 2 words that you need to use in the phrase.
Okay, you did that.
This bedroom looks most magic because.
Okay, cut na.
No, you have to get it right.
You ended.
You are the,
let
you are the
have-
star of the show.
I let you have the last say.
No, because you're not letting me. You are making me because you cannot do it. So, for example,
Go.
the booby lamps are most magic.